Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Ad Gure Name Jugad Gure Name Sat Gure Name Siri Guru Deve Name. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. You will find through all study that as Sikh Dharma got established, from the very beginning, the word of Guru Nanak, he uttered the word Akal Murat. It is not understood today by a common man that in that word lies the solution of the entire human being. If that word could just guide us, we don't need anything. What is the priority in life? Priority in life is just to be born or dead. Priority in life is today, tonight. Priority in life is to be positive and negative. Whom we are here for? Us, our security and insecurity, our wisdom and our foolishness. You will find life has total polarity. There is always one thing or the other. There's nothing good, there's nothing bad. It's a matter of understanding of one person for another person. It's a matter of patience and tolerance of one person and another person. All that philosophy need not to be taught. Guru Nanak took one word and he made it as a seal, foundation of the whole Dharma, Akal Murat. As God has made you accept it, acknowledge it and be it. And this system didn't start with Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak as a soul, as a light kept changing. And when it came to Guru Har Gobind, then there was Akal Takht, the throne of the infinite. Then it came to Guru Gobind Singh from Gobind Rai when became Guru Gobind Singh. And in the end he gave us what you call as personification of that Akal Murat. And in his own word he said, Rath pyari mohe ko Sikh pyara na hai. I love those who command the way of life by the rule of life, not as a person who is my Sikh. How can a guru say, all right, you are not my beloved. Beloved is what your aspect projection is. That is also a fact. Because Sikh Dharma from the very beginning to this day is not based on all the teachings which I have learned in 66 years. It's not true. And we want to make it very clear today. Sikh Dharma is not a ritual. Sikh Dharma is not achievement. Sikh Dharma is not denial. Sikh Dharma is not a run out. Sikh Dharma is not over-possession. Sikh Dharma is not total compassion. Sikh Dharma is not total war. Not a thing. It takes one aspect. That is Akal, Mahakal, Kalka Radhi. Akal and its infinite wisdom is part of us. And Akal Murat, our face, shape, action, define it that we belong to infinity. And the throne which rules us is also throne of infinity. If a person with no knowledge whatsoever, with no knowledge, let's put it that way, with no knowledge, just accept one thing, I have come from deathless infinity and I have to go back into deathless infinity. And call the death, call the time is no effect to me. There is no other wisdom one can learn. It's so simple. But it's so complicated because it leaves no place for a Sikh but to that of the Guru. he has to accept the wisdom of infinity in practice. It is not untrue that when you talk of infinity, walk of infinity, live of infinity, all finite will try to attack you. They say, you are an infinity, what about me? What is in for me? How you are relating to me? And then a person, that's the root of Maya. If a person says, I believe in infinity and you are also infinity, let's walk together, matter is solved. But when a person says, no, don't worry, I'm listening to you, it is a sympathy, apathy. It's not a reality and excellence faculty of life. A lot of people have this question, what should I do with my thoughts? What you should do with your thoughts? What I should do with my emotions? What should I do with my feelings? What should I do my daily chores? What should I do my daily life? And these are the Sikhs of the Guru who read Sal, Pathar mein jantu paaye, taka rajikage karta raya. One who has given birth in the stone. Sal means stone, sila. Whatever life is born even in stones, to remain that life alive, he has provided for them. God is that infinity, that harmony, and that consolation. Nobody is deprived. We who celebrate the 6th of each month, to celebrate among us that part of infinity, is our dedication. And this is one day when we meditate. We sit home, we prepare meals, we bring our pot, and we call it Wish and Dish Day. The idea behind it is a very fundamental, and it's a very old idea. Man consolidately act to create energy. You are what you eat. When your energy gets into a prayer and your mind and thought gets into that power of infinity, and you think you are taking this food with your wish to the Akal Takht day, to the Gurdwara, unto the Guru, you are giving your wish to the Guru. Then the Sat Sangat, those who are joined there in union, they all are participating in that purity, that piety, that prayer, and they got it together. Then we sit in the end and we do the ardas. And we sit together. Not as people who are going to die, but people who are going to live. That's one point you must understand. People who are going to live. So long a person thinks he lives by body, that's not true. Let me tell you one thing. Guru Nanak has no body. Today he lives. He presides. He rules. His thoughts are pure. Similarly, there are people who have talked and reached a stage of that infinity. They left their body, but they are just with the whole world. They have left not, body is not the deciding factor. Every Sikh has to understand why there is a dharma. There are all dharmas, why other dharmas cannot solve the problem of the man, and why Guru Nanak had to start this. Guru Nanak has to start this with a simple understanding that man, Atma, takes body to cover the actions in the longitude and latitude, but if the Atma can exalt itself and take the altitude and attitude of infinity, the life is served and solved. That's the purpose of Akal Takht. That's the purpose of Akal Murat. It's not a living taboo, and it's not that because Guru has given us a wrath, so therefore if we are not in wrath or we are in wrath, it's not a deciding factor. It's a personal factor. is a personal factor of the individual. Have I understood the Guru's order that I am from infinity, I am in infinity, and I have to merge in infinity? All this area of Sikh religion, though we agree that Akal Takht is great and supreme, though we agree that its management and order is there, but it's very shocking. Today, in the Western Hemisphere, there are more Sikhs who are Amritdhari than anywhere else in proportion ratio. Because basic understanding is there. Religion is based on what Guru Gobind Singh gave us. It is not a rulership of majority. It's not a rulership of minority. It's a relationship of impact and effect. Let's understand something today. When we gave our 5 heads to Guru Gobind Singh, one by one, what we got? We got Bana. He decorated those 5 beloved himself and brought to all those who were there to tell them, you are there, you were afraid of death. You were afraid of call. This Taram is from Mahakal and Kalka. I have achieved that power of deathlessness. And just to see these 5 who gave their head, and all of you who saw a bleeding sword, and who were scared. Now see them. Here are they in personification as my beloved. That's how it started. Then they were given Amrit and they were given Bani. Bana and Bani came to the Sattharma first. And those who speak the Bani of the style of the Guru, as Shabd Guru has given us, can never be defeated in life. Because the projection is complete. There's no wisdom required. There's no special wisdom required. There's no special miracle required. Not at all. Life is so easy, so simple. Communication and community can be so simple, so gracious. Your face and the radiance of your face will tell everybody that you are graceful, you are trustworthy, you are beautiful, bountiful, blissful. What is there to argue? What is there to convince another person? Do you mean to say if there is a rose flower, you are going to call it a dead one? Rose, there is a rose. And when the radiance from the face and from the talk and from the behavior and facts of life and facets of life are enough gracious, person is graceful. Everybody is convinced of it. That is why Guru Gobind Singh at that time, with his own grace, was not Guru Gobind Singh, Guru Gobind Rai. First gave us Bana. Then he gave us Bani. He gave us Amrit. And we got established. Then he asked us that there's a tradition of serving. Seva is our tradition. It started from the time of Guru Nanak, time of Guru Amar Das, and time of all the Gurus. And now I ask you to baptize me. Seva karo. Dharma di seva pradhan karo. Exact word ne. The father of this nation bowed down in Bir Asan with dignity, integrity, grace and facts and said, Hun dharma di seva pradhan karo. And then the Khalsa said, you ask for our head what you are going to give us. What condition we can give you? The matter was so gracefully infinite. And he said, I only ask your heads. I'm going to give you my whole being. I shall never leave you. Then, after giving us Bani and Amrit, we gave him Bani and Amrit. This is one instant. When we sing here, people don't understand what they're talking about. Ape Gur Chela. Wow, wow, Gobind Singh, Ape Gur Chela Ram. When people talk like that, they don't understand. Guru and disciple became one. Finite and infinity became one. Karma and dharma became one. Life and death became one. And Guru gave us Vaheguru Guru Mantra. This mantra, Vayanti Karanti Jagatpati Vaha Brahmande Tesha Guru Vaheguru. Vaheguru Guru Mantra is Tresha Guru, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Eka Mai Jukti Vihai, Tin Chele Parvan, Ek Sansari, Ek Pandari, Ek Lai Divan. It is their personal mantra which is given to Khalsa. That mantra was given, Simran, for personal strength and purity and piety and excellence and grace. This is the total tradition of the Sikh reality. There's no place for hypocrisy. There's technically no place for hypocrisy in this. And that's the tragedy you will find. If you go to the traditional side, any person who's respected in the cultural community, we call them Sikhs, is those who are very rich. Is Sardar Ji ne ji, they are the leaders. It's not true. Sikh religion have never accepted any facet of Maya. Never. Sikh religion have never accepted any power of the shadow, Chaya. Sikh religion have only accepted selfness, infinity. And that is those who have walked and follow on the Guru's path and followed it truly. Because that is not an experiment. That is not try. That is a reality. That's why we cannot worship man. It's not we hate man. It's not true. Because a man to man there is a death. We accept Akal Murat, we accept Akal Takht, we accept Mahakal. We accept Shabd Guru, which has no death. That is why a son which is born out of the Bindu, of the Bija, has the right to tell father no, but the son who's born out of the Shabd, Nadi, has no right to say no. We are the Nadi, Shabd, created by the Shabd of the Guru, sons and daughter of our father, Guru Gobind Singh and Mata Sahib Deva. Life got totally separated. A tradition got established. This tradition has to hold the world tomorrow. This is a new age. This is the age of Aquarius. It is going to be engulfed by sorrow. This age Jagat, this whole world, bin yugti, kaya na paye kanara, shall not find a shore anywhere without the knowledge of the Shabd Guru. Therefore, as we are celebrating this day, to commemorate the memory to understand our feeling and understand our path. We are also guiding ourselves to the fact who we are and why we are who we are. There's a lot of rituals and lot of the past of all the religions, and we unfortunately are the byproducts of Judo-Christian, Islamic, Sufi tendency, from Aryan to Sanatana Dharma, all the tendency which all affected in reality of the past of the stories. As there are acres and acres and acres of grass, then there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of the cows. Then there's a tons and tons and tons of milk. Then there comes out of it butter, and then out of it comes ghee, a clarified butter, which lives, remains, and best for human health. There are tons and tons and tons of religious stories. There are great stories and incidents and accidents and virtues and processes. There are many, many sacrifices, understandings and misunderstandings. Let history write what it writes. Out of all that came Panth Khalsa. And that's what it is. And the word Khalsa is just to be pure in your own personal piety. If a person remembers three things, that I am from infinity, this finite living is to merge in infinity, my entire force is my own purity and my piety, and the Creator is in all creatures, and I have to believe and serve that reality. I don't think much knowledge is required. I think these simple things can decide the issue. But it requires three things. It requires guts, courage, and deliverance. Sikh is a deliverance. God is generate, organize, and destroy what cannot be destroyed if it is delivered. Deliverance is the aspect of the Sikh life. That's why we serve all in oneness of God. We love all in oneness. It doesn't mean that some people say, well, I want to be very popular. Popular with nuts and insanity? What popular you want to be with? What's the value of the craziness of the word? Longitude and latitude changes 382 miles in most stillness you are moving. There's no strength in all that. There's no virtue in all that. Who's pleasing who? Nanak tem kujale keti chutinal. Those who face the sun leave their shadow behind. Those who walk unto the Guru leave their karma behind. And where there is no karma, there is dharma. Action has a reaction equal and opposite. That's a scientific law. You must not forget that. But dharma has no reaction. That's why Sikh of the Guru doesn't react. That's why Kabir says, Nindo, Nindo, Moko, Lindo, Ninda Amko Khari Pyari, Ninda Bap, Ninda Motari. Accuse me, slander me, slander me. It doesn't matter to me. Because if one knows one is the creation of the Creator, and as a creature, one can also see another creature who is slandering. After all, is the same Pranic Pavan Guru. Vajja Pavan Vajaya. The music is by the Pavan Guru. Therefore, what is the difficulty? How much we have to learn? Libraries? You put some 100 Bibles on the donkey, is going to become a priest. You do all the knowledge and the ritual and waste your life stupidly, and you think you are going to become a Guru Sikh? A lot of people feel, oh gee, if I do not go to work, I do not earn, who will? Who will? Who will take care of my family? They are not familiar with the reality. One who can rotate the earth in 24 hours back home is going to take care of your routine. I mean, you don't have that much trust in God. I am 60-year-old and I have not yet one met person who says Satguru karega. Kadi, they will never say. Vaheguru kar dega ji, Guru te chad deo. And these are those Sikh whom Guru has said, Khalsa mera Satguru pura, you are my true and perfect Guru. You will do it. They are so scared. I discussed with a great wise man in Sikh Dharma. Okay, ji, it is a humility. I say it is a stupidity. What are you talking about? What humility is this? Huh? Guru says, Sri Guru Granth Ji Manyo. Guru says, Khalsa mera Satguru. Same Guru. You are not willing to, you take one part of Guru is true, one is not. It is your humility or it is your acting? Guru said to you, you are mera perfect true Guru. Be so, act so, behave so. Walk that way, walk tall. And moreover, everybody says, Angsang Vaheguru. And you think Angsang Vaheguru and you do not think you are with yourself? You see, all these acting and actions are the brainwave of the thought. It is not what Guru has said. There are few fundamental things in Sikh Dharma. Naam Chityava. Let your identity be a reminder of you. That I am, I am. Chardi kala tere pane sarvat ka pala. I be exalted in myself and I must wish and serve good to all. Understand that. These are few things of Sikh Dharma which characterize. And one simple thing of Sikh Dharma is Akal Murat. You can stand before a mirror and see whether you belong to the father of the Khalsa Guru Gobind Singh or not. Is your purity is that of Mata Sahib Dem or not? Are you going out as sons and daughters, Sahibzada and Sahibzadi of Guru Gobind Singh or not? There's nobody to judge you. Nobody should be wasting his time or her time. It's all you. It is you, your values within you, and your projection with the view for your tomorrow. And those who have great projection for their tomorrow, they shall never face the sorrow of this planet. Maya shall serve us. God will be with us, guide us, love us, and keep us safe. That's the promise. This is the blessing. Puta Mata ki Asis. This mothers and father together in oneness of God has given us a blessing. Don't forget her, the Creator. Sada Pajo Jagjish. Try to remember that. Who created this universe in which you are all created. We are all here in the will of Almighty God. We are all here as Sikhs of the Guru. We are all walking on the path of Guru. Some will have steady steps, some will have dwindling steps, some will hang in. But it's all time and space to give everyone the opportunity to answer the call of the Guru. On every 6th day of the month, we shall follow and understand this was the day Akal Takht was attacked by those who were supposed to protect it. We who are 12,000 miles away will like to remember it and keep this memory in our generation and to our children till such day. Akal Takht never again, there is no possibility on this planet in the human race that it will be ever attacked. Its infinity is not the bricks and not the marble floors. It is the heart and head of a Khalsa. We have not come here in this country to make money. We are sons and daughters of this country. This is our land. And with our free will, we have accepted the Guru, and we have owned the Bana, and we have read the Bani. We understand Seva and Simran. Therefore, you all those who are sons and daughters of the Guru, you have a responsibility to keep this tradition till you make it possible. Never again, for any temptation, for any price, for any power, whatever that may be, you do not make that one place safe. By doing so, you will have the entire humanity safe. 960 million we shall be. There's no doubt about it. But there may not be those who think they are Sikhs by right. Khalsa is born by Amrit. Guru Gobind Rai was born as Guru Gobind Singh by the blessing of the Khalsa. Don't misunderstand that. We shall walk this path. We'll walk it all. We'll consider in our soul and in our head and in our heart, in that Trinity, the guide is our Guru, our Father. We are never orphan. We have no relative. Our relative here is our father and our mother, Guru Gobind Singh and Mata Sahib Deva, and hereafter they will be the same. The word of our to which we live and survive will always live with grace. Test of grace is in the most disgraceful calamity, when a man walks tall through it, that person has learned what grace is. That person has learned what Guru is. That person has learned what love is. When Baba Deep Singh put his head on the hand and started fighting, an enemy ran away before it, that was the oath of the Sikh. That was the faith of the Sikhs. That was the dignity. Today the Sikh historians are twisting our history. It was the Muslim imperial writer who said, the forces of the governor could not stand the scene when a man beheaded started chopping the heads of all left and right with equal force of a living man. And because our general died spontaneously, forces were withdrawn. And today, people make mockery of this. Sometime you will remember or may read wrong things, thanks to these people who have lost their faith, that Guru Gobind Singh took in tents the Sikhs but never killed them. It is so stupid. And then the same person writes in another way the story of Samman and Musan, who his brother chopped off his head and was found alive. That was also at the time of 6th Guru. Now at 6th Guru, life can be given, and at the 10th Guru, it is not possible. So bad is the situation somewhere back home, that very word of the Nanak, sochya sochna hovi, jai sochi lakhwar, chuppe chup, is being translated differently. So therefore, you are born for different time and different space to effectively, practically work the Shabad of the Guru. You are not born in the Dharma to follow the culture and the tradition. But understanding is, we will and we shall stand under the Guru's privilege and Guru's dictate, and we'll keep on walking tall as a sovereign spiritual Khalsa nation. With all our wrong and our right, Pale Bure Hum Tare, Prabhuji Pale Bure Hum Tare. With the bad and good, we belong to those. God, we belong to you. We are not going to look at who's wrong and who's right. I was told a week back that there's one couple which has been engaged and they are fighting with each other. And I asked the person who was telling me, what is the fight? Well, they come home and they tell each other negativity. These are the Sikhs of the Guru. What is negativity? If we have to become worldly, then each one should have a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a mood changer, a counselor. Is the life of a Sikh? This is the life of an American. That's where we came from. That's where we run away from. That nonsense, idiotic, self-destructive nature. That's my husband, that's my wife, that's my children. Nothing belongs to us. Neither we are husband, nor we are wife, nor we have children. Ek kul hai Guru di. This is the self of the Guru. Atra tar kul hai. It will never change. In this, Guru Harkishan was little and Guru Tegh Bahadur was that big. It doesn't matter. There's no wife and there's no husband, there's no child and there's no girl, there's a boy. There's one thing only, and that one thing is discipline. Rahat, kahet baat mein, samaye to ho maan hai. If I merge in the rahat, in the saying of it, or in the facet of it, that is my pride. Therefore, Khalsa ji, make yourself clear and understand. Because what I am trying to tell you, time has come that you should take the responsibility for the tomorrow. What I am trying to prepare you for is that this word you see around is going to come at your doors. And they are not going to ask you whether or not. They are going to ask you, who are you? And if you happen to say, I am so and so, I am a Sikh of the Guru, they say, oh, you look very bright, save us. It's already happening. I was at the airport, these two ladies came and they said, who are you? I said, I am a man. You know, my way of philosophy is very clear. He said, you don't look like man. I say, I'm yogi. He said, what's that? I say, I belong to Sikh Dharma. I say, oh, those people who are at Robertson? I say, yeah. Oh, that they are very bright and white? I say, yeah. Are you the head honcho of that? I said, maybe, whatever you say. What's the matter? Nothing, she said. We are two before you. Please bless us. No question asked. Then I said, what a foolishness was to just give them the answer. And I said, bless you, bless you. And she said, may Jesus Christ bless you too. Thank you. What is the things you called each other? I said, Satnam. He said, yeah, I forgot. Satnam, Satnam. And she said, Satnam, Satnam, moved away. It was so shocking to me. I said, we used to think it is coming late, it's already at our door. And that's what is going to happen to you. Kirtam naam jape meri jiva, sat naam tero parapura. You have that Adi Anad mantra. And that's what you call each other. And when you call here in home, first thing they call you hello. Hell, oh. I mean, they accept hell first and then say, oh. So we never say it and neither we want to say it ever. That's why we say it, Satnam. Because we need in the faculty of the truth in our personality. It's a practical path. We have earned it. Guru Kripa te Bhakt Kumai Tae Manas Tehi Pai. And we have earned it. It's predestiny. Therefore, let us walk with pride and grace and dedication and love of the Guru. And the entire nature and the universe shall serve you. We'll keep on celebrating in our hearts with our head bowed, our prayers, our strength, and our self unto Akal Takht. Wherever we shall be, there Akal Takht shall be, because it is beyond time, beyond space, and beyond any finite existence. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa,